Good morning. Okay, let's get started here. 5-4, 5-4. Ace deuce. Got Uncle Oko here. We got Glenn, Red. Good morning. Five two. That was too far. Good morning, Michael. I did split apart on me a little bit as they left my fingers for 4 hard 8. Two, 1, 3. So I got the updated list this morning for the shooter competition. There's 39 entrants at the current moment. Tomorrow's the last day for entry if you want to enter at 347. So tomorrow's the last day for entry. If you do want to enter, make sure you get a hold of George from CY on Discord through the Crafts Nation group, and he will get you entered in. Good morning, Kevin. So I'm throwing double pitches right now. 6-2. That was left off axis. Mad Hatter, how you doing? And then the competition will begin on Sunday. It'll be the first day for entries for videoing. I don't know who's going to be going right away. I know Fuzzy made a comment that he's going to go as soon as he possibly can. I will probably go maybe next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Three hard 6. So the first round is to get everybody down to 32. So 7 people will be kicked out, and then they'll whittle it down in half every round then thereafter. So 32 is 16 to 8 to 4 to the final 2. It should take probably about 3-4 months to go through the whole entire competition. 6-3. So I believe the month of March will be round 1. First round, you get 3 shooters worth. And then after that, you kind of need a table or throwing station to go on. The camera's not a big deal. You have your phone, and that's what majority of people use. There's just their phone. $5-2. That was a terrible throw, by the way. We're gonna take too much stock now. I just need to straighten it out so I'm not hitting that hook. Qualifier round is they're gonna take the top 32 people. Best of 3 shooters. They'll average it out if it's a tie. So best shooter of the 3. If it's a tie, they take the average of all 3 of your shooters. 6, 4, 10. That's going to be for the first round. Second round, around 32. It's the top 2 shooter. They give you 2 shooters, and it'll be a top score for that. That'll be for round 2 and round 3. And then the top 8. They start taking your RQS score, aces. And then I think it's 2 shooters with the top RQS score. And then the top 2 people, you only get 1 shooter worth. And then it'll be top RQS score for that as well. There's about 5 or 6 posts at the current moment, so we can choose from many different people. Let's get one more throw in here. I'm not really happy with my throws so far. Idea of the dice that I should be using here. 6, 4, 10. I think we're going to start off with a 5, 4, 2, 4 set to begin the day off here. But anyway, let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 750 of the Level Up program. 750 episodes. And hey, if you're new to the program, this is my daily practice. Shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Glenn the Undisciplined. We have Red checking in. Michael Peterson's here. Kevin Scott, the Mad Hatter. And going on down the list, we got Lazy Dog here. Greg from Madison. Baby Wood and Brian from Green Bay. So good morning to all. Hey, if you are following along on playing along on Crapsee here, click on that live tab that'll bring over to the table that we're using here today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. This is Blue Collar Craps, and we are not sponsored by anyone. There has been some problems, I guess, today and yesterday a little bit with the logging into Crapsee or keeping it refreshed and that. So please bear with it. Remember, if you do use the web version, which is crapsee.live, that's usually a better connection, and you seem to have a little bit less problems. So that's crapsee.live if you do that. But we are not sponsored by Crapsee. Just so you know, this is an app that we use for the show. Good morning, David Brock. Anyhow, yesterday we had another winning session. So we are up to a 10,796 bankroll now. I'll be treating it as a $1,580 bankroll because that's what I'll be having more realistic on the ship at the end of the month, at the end of March, excuse me. So our win goal today is about $200 or somewhere around there, and our bet side's going to be around that 100, 110 mark today. We're going to continue trying to do that pass line 1-3-2-4 strategy that John has. I forget what he calls it, but we're going to start off here with a $10 pass line, and then I will also put $10 on the table here so that way I can practice doing the chips and that. And we got David Clark checking in. Good morning. And let's get started. We got 21 people on Crapsee ready to go. We've got 19 people watching live. And Steven, good morning. Dice out. Start off with a 5-4-2-4 dice set. It's kissing aces. A double pitched kissing aces. Here we go. We're going to start off with a 6-1-7 pass line winner. The Come Out King is here for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I did not expect that with this set. That's the reason why we went to this set, so we didn't get anything like that, but that's all right. Pass line winner, come out and natural loser for the DP. So I'm going to go to $30 on that pass line now. That'll pay out to 10 here. Take 10 out of the rack, so it'll be a 30 on the chips. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out again, 5-4-2-4. Here we go. Three, 2, 5, just Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. 5-4-2-4. So this can be a single pitch of the dice with a 3-2-5 result. Okay, our bets at this level is going to be $80 on the outside, and that's including so that's 40, that's gonna be 80. And then we're gonna go $18 on the 6, $18 on that 8. And then our first hit will do a 22 inside pressure. Our second hit will drop down to 44 inside. King of the double pitch, says Greg. Yeah. So, okay. We'll call that all bet set. Let's get our set here first. 5-4-2-4. There you go. Now it's all bet set. Face up. One, 5, 6 KitchenAid mixer. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. 5-4-2-4, and we got 1-5-6. So I am going to have to drop $1 to get that inside 22 inside pressure. And all bet set. Dice out. A little bit long on that one. We have a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy for 2-2 Carnival Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So that's going to be hit number 2 for us. That'll be enough to get us out of this shooter. 5-4-2-4 is a double pitch of the dice. with a 2-2 hard poker. That's a total of $70 brought back. 10 of that was on that, so $60 total from that strategy. Bring our bets down. Let's go 44 inside. We're gonna go including the net. 5424. So we're into the shooter at the current moment for $4 because of that pass line bet being there. Okay, Gary Bard checking in. Good morning. First time here, he says. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. If you have any questions, make sure you pose them in the chat, and either myself or many of the qualified people in the chat will be able to answer for you. Hopefully. If not, we will definitely look up the answer and get back to you at a future time. And dice out. Two, 1, 3, ace, deuce, Alfredo sauce, the mama bear. That leaves us aces for the small. 5, 4, 2, 4, and 2, 1, 3 reads out. That was no help for me. 5, 4, 2, 4 is the set. Welcome to free addiction, says Lazy Dog. Isn't that the truth? Sometimes it's frustrating addiction here. All that set and dice out. Dice did split apart a little bit on us, but we have a winner 5, 1, 4, 5, the trucking camper. So puck turns off, and that's gonna be nice for that pass line because that's gonna be profit no matter what from here on out with the pass line bets. That 1 to 3 is always a little scary for me. At least that's the way I'm feeling a little bit. So we got paid out 30 on that pass line. We're going to come down to $20 now. So let's bring this down. We'll go to 20. And if we hit this 20, the next one will be 40. So we'll just stack it. And our puck did turn off. So we'll be looking for a new point here. All of our bets are turned off, but because of 5. So we're going to go to $15 on F5. We'll turn that off. Okay, here we go. 29 people playing along on Crapsee. We've got 24 people watching live. 5, 4, 2, 4 is a set. This out. $314 medium-sized Joe from Craps Master Journey. I think that right die went all the way down, and we're going to count that as a roll. 5, 4, 2, 4 is the set. 3, 1, 4 is the result. So we're marking that point of 4. How'd that treat you there, Mad Hatter? Don't tell me what you're doing, because I'm going to go against it. Good morning, Eric. See, I think you're doing reverse psychology on me. I think that's what that's all about. Anyhow, our bets turn back on here on the inside. And we'll call that all bets set. This out. Winner 4 right away. One-eyed Joe this time. Craps Master Journey. So that puck will turn off again. 5, 4, 2, 4 is a set. 1, 3, 4 result. know it took me so long to get that, but we got her. So we're going to get paid out $20 on that pass line. And we're just going to stack it. We'll go right to 40. So let's go right up to 40 here. And that'll be our last progression on the pass line. If we can hit this, then we'll come back down to 10 and just leave it at 10. So we got 134 brought back. We have $89 on the table. And all that set. Dice on it. 5, 4, 2, 4. Looking for a plate. $639. That is the Hollywood and Vine. So it's marked for 9. 5, 4, 2, 4, 639 result. So this is a third unique point for the shooter. So we'll be working on that 3-point fire bet. Again, I don't have that bet out there, but that's just nice to say we're working on a fire bet. So I picked off your cum bet, huh? And picked off 2 DPs. Sorry, Glenn. I hit the ATS one time. It was in 1935. Okay, I'll bet set in dice off. I don't normally hit the ATS too often. That means that we're concentrating on numbers rather than the across. Dice out. Six, 4, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend. On the end. Sorry, Glenn. 5, 4, 2, 4 with 6, 4, 10 result. Left die off axis. And a single pitch on the right side. That was no help for me. Looking for inside numbers right now. So this time was a pumpkin, huh? So I guess when they the AC crew last week got that $110,000 payout, they only had 5 pumpkins left on the layout. Unreal. Dice out. Dice split apart my fingers when I left. Oh, wow. 314, another medium-sized Joe from Crafts Master Journey. Unfortunately, I'm not on that yet. 5, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4 result. That's a repeater win on that 4. Got 3 1 3s or 3 1s, and then we got a hard 4 one time. What I would really like to see is that 9 to hit again. That's what I would really like to see, so I can get that pass line to pay out. And all that set. 32 people playing along here. Dice out. Oh my God. Can you say it is so? Mad Hatter, Magic Aces. It is a leaner, but it should come down on a 1. There we go. So that is the small, ladies and gentlemen. Does not happen often for me, so take advantage of it when you can, I guess. So this morning when I got home from work, shortly after, Mel woke up and she was crabby, would not give me a hug or a kiss or nothing like that. So I kind of made her feel bad when I came down to the dungeon to get all set up. And a couple minutes later, I hear a knock on the door and she goes, "Papa." And she brought me a Reese's peanut butter cup to say she was sorry. So thank you, BB Wood. Oh, 6 field numbers in a row, says Greg. I didn't realize that actually. I should pay more attention to that. Feeling mighty small. Yes, I am. So, you still need a lot of tall numbers here. All bets set and dice out. Five, 4, 2, 4. 5, 6, yo chef. Now we're gonna start working on a tall side. Well, I want to hit that 9. That's what I'm really shooting for, is that 9. 5, 4, 2, 4, and a 5, 6, yo chef. It's another field number there. 7 in a row, I guess. 5, 4, 2, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. 2 on 3 ace deuce. Wow, I just cannot get an inside number to save my life right now. 5, 4, 2, 4, and 2 on 3. I worked on my second to century. Yeah, that's right there, buddy. Okay, ace deuce is no help for me. Yeah, the inside is not doing well for us right now, but we'll work on it. We'll get them. Dice out. No roll. Oh, we got lucky too. That was a no roll. The right die did not get all the way down. 6-1. We got lucky on that one. But on the ship, they will call that a no roll as well, so it does not matter. Five, 3, 8. Grape ape. Wow. We are down to just midnight now, which I probably will not get unless it's a fluke on this dice set. I actually went to this dice set, so we'll see. So we finally got an inside number. We'll go to 18 on that 8. Bring the rest of it back to the rack. 5, 4, 2, 4. Again, I would really love to hit that 9 right now. All that set and dice out. One, 6, 7. Darn it. Okay, it is what it is. 5, 4, 2, 4, 1, 6, 7. I need to get on these inside numbers now. Okay, so we look back out again. $10 on that pass line. BB Wood made goal. That's awesome. I only made $53 on that because I couldn't hit those damn inside numbers at the end. So my income was very limited on that one. The quality of that roll was mediocre, a little bit better than mediocre. We had 28 roll quality points. I would have liked to see that a little bit higher, but okay. Again, 5, 4, 2, 4. And what do we have? We had a 1, 6. 2 times in a row to that, because that one does no roll, and then we had that one. Let's switch over to the 5-4-2-3 set. All winner set. Good morning, Clint. Maybe next century. Yep. That's good. Happy if you would. Run to the cage. Actually, you got $104 to play with. Did not go over that, so you can run to the cage then. Dice out. 5-4-2-3. No roll. 4-1-5. But 4-2-3 again. See, that's what always happens. Always happens there. 6-6-12. It's OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight has to be a pass line loser push for the DP. And we could have used that on the last shooter. Okay, so we lose that 10. We'll go back up again for $10 on the pass line. Again, 5-4-2-3. And all bets set. Dice out. Five, 6, Yo Chef. So we got her back. Pass line winner this time. Come out natural. Loser for the DP. And that one kind of went to the left of my normal landing area. Okay, let's go to $30 on that pass line. So we get paid out 10 there. We'll stack it, and now we'll put an extra 10 out. And all bets set. Dice out. 5-4-2-3. It's a no roll. 5-3-8. Again, that right die to knock it all the way down. Too bad that didn't count, because that'd be a nice point to have set. Three, 4, 7 pass line winner. Come on, natural. This would be a primary hit. Loser for the DP. 5-4-2-3. 3-4-7. So we get paid out on that pass line. And we're going to come down to 2 units now and just rack the rest. So $20 on that pass line. Can I have enough? Let's just run through this pass line progression and I'll have enough. 40 people playing along here. Nice out. 34 people watching. That's awesome. There's our 9 we're looking before. We have the 9-finger Joe with Crapsee Master Journey for 5-9. Marking that point at 9. Good. Excuse me. Okay, this is gonna be interesting here. We're going 80 on the outside, including we're gonna go 18 on the 6, 18 on that 8. Five, 4, 2, 4, or 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3. All that set and dice out. 516 KitchenAid mixer. Okay, I'm gonna come down my bets because that's roll number 5. And we're just gonna play. No, we'll go one extra on. I'm sorry, one extra on. Tony with 2 inside pressure, drop $1. 5, 4, 2, 3. I was just gonna play the profits, but it was only $51 in profits. Let's see if we can get an extra hit out of this. And all that set. This out. That is a no roll. That left one did not get all the way down. That right one kicked it out. 2, 3, 5. That right one kicked it over. Idiot on the land square here. Five, 2, damn it. Okay, it is what it is. 4, 2, 3, and 5, 2 is a primary hit on top. So that one's hurt us a little bit. That brought us down here for the day. Now we were up almost $100. Now we're down $60 or $58. We're down. So okay, let's try this again. What we got? 2, 20, 30. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 20, 30. So we're up $30 on the pass line progression. So we'll go up again $10 there. And again, we'll go $10 here. We are going to go, that was a primary hit. So let's, really haven't had as many drifts, so should we say they're 5 for 5 for Hardway set. Dice out. Hit that hook again. 325 Justice Gen 5. So it's marked at 0.5. Single pitch of the dice. Again, we're going to go 80 on the outside, including, and 18 on the 6, 18 on that 8. 5, 4, 5, 4 is the set. And all that's set here. Dice out. Four heartache square pair. To be primary front side both dice. And that'll be hit number 1 again. So we'll go 22 inside, drop $1. And all bet set. They suffer. Six to eight. The third selling. Call it support free life content. Give that thumbs up or dessert. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 5454. It's gonna be a left eye off axis. That'll be our hit number 2, so we'll be able to come down on this shooter. Again, we're gonna go 44 inside. And hopefully, hopefully this, we actually make some inside hits. 5454. How about set? Dice out. I'll let you know when it's deserved. Give me a thumbs down for the time being. Four, 6, 10. This is Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. This time it's right die off axis. And that's no hope for me because I'm not on that 10 currently. So staying with the Hardway set. And all that set. Dice out. Two, 5, 7. That's a double pitch. Okay, what is going on here, Joe? Kind of getting a little bit of variety on our dice results here. Okay, we need to get at least back up to break even for the day here. At the very least, we got at least 25 minutes of the program here. We're doing at least one die off access and a variety of single pitches, double pitches, $10 passing bet here. Got a 16, a 6, and a 5, so that means we're due for a good one here. Go back to the 5424 kissing aces. And all that set. Dice out. Four, 6, 10. Marked a point of 10. 5, 4, 2, 4, 4, 6, 10. So the Wisconsin State Wrestling Tournament is this weekend, the individual tournament. And we have one of our girls from Manitowoc is in the tournament. She's a senior this year. She'll probably take first or hopefully take first. We'll see. 20 on the outside, including. And 18 on that 6, 18 on the 8. So good luck to MJ Newman. MJ Newman is her name. 5, 4, 2, 4. Her older brother used to wrestle with my son Griffin. So this is the last of their kids that they have in high school. So I do miss those times, I'll tell you that. Long days, but it was well worth it. It was a lot of fun watching the kids do that. Dice out. Dice are not comfortable to regrip them. Winner 10. Okay. Puck turns off. And that was a Buckeye buckshot. 5424 with a 6410. I believe that's the same variety as what we had. No, dyslexic version. Okay, so let's go to $30 on that pass line. That's going to pay up 10, drop 10, and that was hit number 1 for us. So we're going to go 22 inside pressure, and we'll keep those bets turned off. 5424 and dice out. That was a roll off and a half. 5 hard 10. Old Bay Bushel. That right die hit just took off, just hit the back wall, kind of weird. 5424, and it's gonna be a double pitch of the dice with a 5 hard 10. Okay, all of our bets turn back on. 5424. And all bets set. Dice out. Oh, you can't make this shit up, guys. 4, 6, 10. Again, another Buckeye buckshot. Point made, point hit. Puck turns off. 4, 2, 4, and 4, 6, 10. Okay. So that pays out on that pass line. And we're going to drop it down to $20. And again, we're making money on this pass line progression. I kind of like that. So David Clark threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you, David. Very much appreciated. Okay, so let's go down to $20 on that pass line. And all of our bets are turned off. Let's come down on them. We're going to go 44 inside, and we'll turn them off. Okay. And again, $20 on that pass line. We're back in profit no matter what for the day here. Actually, yeah. I have $140 to get the goal, so we're up $60 no matter what here. Actually, no matter what, we're 5 under break even if we were to lose everything here, but we won't. Dice out. Enough jibber jabber. 5, 4, 2, 3. What's the chance to get another 10 here? It's not. 1, 5, 1, 4, 5. Truck and camper. Yeah, I'm going to do something a little bit different with my bets now. 5, 4, 2, 4. 1, 4, 5. Since we're throwing so many 10s here, I'm going to go. I'm going to bring these bets down, and we're going to go odd and even. So we'll go $10 on the 4. We'll go 12, 12, and 10. So that way we got 5 of the 6 numbers covered there. 5, 4, 2, 4. So question, what is a put bet and how does it work? A put bet is the same thing as a come bet, except you can choose your number. So let's say I want to put the 5, and it's the same thing as a come bet. So you put it on the 5, and then you cannot take it down. It's a contract bet. So it's kind of like a pass line bet that you're calling the number, if that makes sense, Clint. Now, when would you use that? That's a great question, one that confuses me as well. I know that some people will put their bet when they have a certain number built up. So say you have $600 on a number and you don't want to go more up on that, you'll put the number then, if that makes sense. So that we can put odds on it, and if it's starting to come out 7, you won't lose the odds, you will lose the put bet, that type of stuff. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, it allows for true odds. Yep. 5, 4, 2, 4. Dice out. 4, 1, 5. Winner 5. Wow. Unreal. Talking to camper. So buck turns off again. 5, 4, 2, 4, and we got a 4, 1, 5 result. I'm sure Joel's loving that. So I disagree with that maxed out number, Jen. So most people use it when it's a maxed out number. But let's say, for example, when I go down to Joliet, their max bet is a $10,000 bet. And I've seen them start putting when they get like $500, $600, $700 on a number, then they'll start putting the number. So, okay, what, $40 on that pass line? But yeah, you would be correct on that. Or, okay. Gotcha, Jen. I understand. So, yeah, hopefully you had a good birthday the other day, by the way. 5, 4, 2, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. One, 4, 5, back on that 5. Wow, talk about dominant numbers here. But yeah, the put bet is one bet that I know how to do it and when to do it and why to do it, but I'm still confused on the whole concept of the put bet, I guess. Yeah, we're back on that 5. So I heard you're going on a cruise next week, Jen. Safe travels on that. You and Brian will be together, and I don't know who else is gonna be there. I don't know if John's gonna be on that one or who's gonna be there. But anyhow, all of our bets are turned back on. 40-hour pass line bet. Call it all bets set. And dice out. Let's see if we can hit that 5 one more time. That'd be nice. 5, 4, 2, 3. 628, the Duracellate. Clock support free live content. Thumbs up. Now is the time to get thumbs up, Mad Hatter. And subscribe if you haven't done so already. 628. You said to let you know. Well, I'm letting you know. Okay, let's go to $18 on that 8. 5, 4, 2, 4. Oh, he's not going either. And I know Ryan said he can't go either. Something to do with his kids or something. John. Well, maybe John can pay for my ticket. I'll go, Jen. I can't afford any more time off of work, though. Dice out. Unfortunately. I maxed out my vacation time this year with this cruise coming up. Dice out. 628, the Duracellate. At 4-2-4 and 6-2-8, we're definitely throwing repeat numbers here now, which I like to see that. But I wouldn't mind having that 5 again. Okay, so let's go to $30 on that 8. Increase it 2 units. By 4-2-4. Bait and switch, huh? Ryan did not get kicked off his cruise there, Mad Hatter. That was a joke. And if he did, then I'm terribly mistaken. But he was acting as if he got kicked off. But that was the last day of the cruise. They were all kicked off. Everybody on the ship got kicked off, if I'm not mistaken. All that set. This out. I'm sure I would have heard about it if he actually literally did get kicked off. $5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Okay, that's the number I don't have covered here. 5-4-2-4 and 5-4-9. Colin dead, yeah, right. I am trying hard to get this program done so I can work from home instead of having to work from somewhere else. So we'll see. All that's set and this out. Two hard, 4 hard, fuzzy 4. 2-2's gonna cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. 5-4-2-4. And it's a 2-2-4 result. Double pitch. Again, 5-4-2-4. And let's go to $15 on that 4. And all bets set. Dice off. Three, 4, 7. 7. Okay. Let's go one more shooter here. We'll call one more shooter coming up. 5-4-2-4. That's a primary hit with 3-4-7 backside. So we're at 10,821. So we're up. We recovered. And that puts us up $25 for the day here. Woohoo! I'll call it well, I ain't coming in today. Okay, so let's go. Last shooter here, $10 pass line decks. Let's see if we can get closer to our goal. And 47 people playing along here. We got 26 people watching live, 19 thumbs up. Nice out. Same set. 5-4-2-4. Here we go. Too hard 4 again. Another double pitch. So let's mark the point of 4. Again, we're going to go $80 on the outside, including, and 18 on 6, 18 on 8. 5424. My dial-up did not connect. The sound of AOL. That isn't even a company anymore, I don't think. This out. Six one. Wow. Okay, we have to go another one. We still got time. That sucked. I think I left you guys hanging, what was it, yesterday with that 0.7 up, so we can't do the same thing today. Okay, that dropped us down. What is that? Again, $10 pass line bet. And where are we at on our pass line? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So again, with that 10, we have extra 20. So we're up $30 on that pass line strategy. So yeah, interesting. There. All that set. This out. So that was a 6-1, and so we had a primary and both off access. So we're gonna stay with the same set, 5-4-2-4. This out. I was a little bit low on the trajectory there, but 5-6, yo, chef. Pass line winner, come on, natural loser for the DP. 5-4-2-4 with 5-6, yo. Okay, so we get paid out on there. We're gonna stack it and throw an extra 10 on there. So make that pass sign look like $30. 5-4-2-4. And face out. Five, 4, 9, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point of 9. Again, 80 outside, including 18 on 6, 18 on the 8. Five, 4, 2, 4. And all bets set. They sucked. Winner 9. Clock turns off. Hard 9. Big Daddy Mac again. 5-4-2-4. 5-4-9. Okay. I'm actually fine with that because that means that that pass line paid out. We go down to a lower level. So we're going to get paid out 30 on there. Come down to 20. All of our box numbers turn off. Well, we're going to go 22 inside pressure. Good morning, Joel. I don't want anybody talking about pooping in on my show here, Mad Hatter. Sorry. 5424. And all bets set. They out. Aces, Magic Aces, Mad Hatter, 112. Pass line loser. Come on, loser, winner for the DP. 5424, and that's gonna be aces and a trip of the day. Or double explosion. I'm sorry, double explosion. Okay, so that's gonna lose there. We'll go back down to $10 on that pass line. Again, all of our numbers are turned off up on top yet. I gotta watch Bob's Burgers for those. Not here. Oh yeah, all bets set. They sucked. 5424. I pulled that one a little bit. 268 Duracell 8. I pulled that one. I went right into the hook. 5424 268. Okay. All of our bets turn back on. Good morning, Larry. Big Kahuna checking in. 5424. Seahorn, Bettafield there, Gary. or hard, your choice. Okay, all bets set. All of our bets are turned back on. Dice out. Three, 5, 8, winner 8. Okay, puck turns off again, and that'll get us out of the shoe. That's 2 hits. 5424 and 358. Hitting a lot of points today. A lot of points. So we get on that pass line. Again, we'll go to $30 on that. And all these box numbers are turned off. We'll bring them down once we get a new point established, and we'll play with profits then. 5424. In fact, that's just so tempting. I took everything down, including my pass line bet. I'm only down $15 for the day, so that is a major recovery after that last shooter, but it is what it is. We'll keep on going. 5424. Dice out. $639 Hollywood and Vine. So marking that point of 9. I got 2 super chats. I didn't see that. I just saw it right now. Let's see what we got. First of all, let's mark that point of 9 here. So I got 2 of them from David. Wow. Okay. Thank you, David. Very much appreciated. I didn't realize that you gave me 2 of them today. Very cool. Okay. I will take that. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're on at 9, so let's bring those bets down. And we have $86 and probably a 30 out here, so that gives us $55 to play with. Let's go 18, 18, and 10. Yeah, I'll call that there. Let's go 10 on the 5 as well. So hopefully we won't hit a 5, but at least it's covered. 5, 4, 2, 4s are set. Hey, Badlands, how you doing? Good morning. And BB Wood dropped in 500 cc's on Crapsee. I appreciate that as well very much. Days out. That was a little short. 347. That is a bummer. Okay, 347. That is the 7 ouch. And that will be the end of the rolls for the day. So nothing spectacular really on our bets today. We did take a little bit of a loss. We are down $101 today. So this is our first loss for the week actually. The rest of the days we've actually made money, so we're up overall for the week. We are up on our bankroll. But anyhow, we had 6 shooters today at 16, 6, 5, 12, 2, and 8. So a bunch of averages, rolls, 1 not so good, and then 2 decent ones, but the roll quality was mediocre on those. Puts our SOR today at 8.2, our SRRs at a 6.1 with 2 come out 7s. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers were low today. 4s, 10s were high, come out 7s are low. Horns were expected. Fields are high, and hardways are down a little bit as well. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of yesterday, 2,081 throws, and that puts our SOR at a 10.65, our SRRs at a 7.05, and our BSRs at a 7.32. So anyhow, we got Coffeeland. Hello, good morning, Hasons, thanks. We got Craps, Texas. I think that's Anthony. Late to the game, but had fun anyhow. Welcome. You are welcome there, Red. Krabby's here also, playing fun. Good. Weekend to all of you, yes. Clinton got a little bit too aggressively there, he says, and he was finished down just a little bit today, but and Matt had her finally gave that that thumbs up. David gave $1,200 profit today. Awesome. Okay, I hope that everybody has a great weekend this weekend, that you're safe, that it's comfortable. I don't know what our weather's supposed to be like here. I know the last couple of days has been up and down for us. Today it's not too bad outside, but anyhow, I will be back on Monday. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe, be prosperous.